Hello, I'm IBXToyCat, and this is episode 162 of my Minecraft Console Edition Update Adventures. So in this episode, first of all, I'm going to be making this cobblestone cube, because I've got some cobblestone lying around, and this is what I like to do with it. I'm making a massive cube, just because why not, and because I'm doing it in a weird way, because, you know, why not again. I think I'm going to just stack myself up in this corner, and we'll talk about some various important things, maybe. So first of all, what I want to quickly say is, if you have any questions regarding TU14, I'm going to be doing a Q&A regarding it, because I get a lot of questions, but I'd like them all in one place, so I can do astute, that's not the right word, but so I can do a, quick, concise video on it, and, answer everyone's questions. So if you have any questions regarding TU14, what's going to be in it, and stuff like that, please leave them down in the comments below, and I can answer them. So, yeah, hopefully that'll be a cool thing. And secondly, if just a quick, if you want to follow my live streams, I think they're going to be every Saturday or Thursday. Haven't decided which yet. So if you have any input on that, please let me know whether you prefer live stream on Saturday or Thursday. But I'm going to be live streaming on Twitch at first anyway. So again, I forgot to mention last video. If you follow me on twitch.tv/IBXToyCat, it takes about 10 seconds to make an account. You'll be emailed whenever I start a live stream. So if you're always upset that you miss live streams from even myself or other YouTubers, you'll get emailed every time it happens. So if you have like email notifications on your phone or whatever you want, then that's an easy way to do that. So yeah, that's what that's going to be. So this episode, if you're wondering, I did say a few days ago that I would be too busy to make long Let's Play videos most of this week, and honestly, that should have been the case, but I got a lucky little break because there's basically a couple hours between moving and doing other various things, because of the fact that people are in other places, which means I, basically have an hour of spare time, and I figured I'd make a, Let's Play episode, then, edit, upload it, and hopefully get that done. So yeah, but because I don't have time to, well, because I was expecting to do a Let's Play, usually what I do is I come up with a few, like, I don't know, thingamajigs, I guess, toy-catisms, beforehand, like, just interesting talk points, because that's what I like to do with Let's Plays. I like to bring up the stupidly interesting questions that I think about, and sometimes you justify it, and sometimes you're like, okay, this is just a thing, but, and yes, that was gloriously explained. But yeah, so basically I'm not going to be able to do any in-depth thing. But what I figured, I'd do an interesting, like, different type of episode where I talk about not the news, because that sounds lame, but talk about basically the front page of Reddit, or my front page of Reddit, because that basically, it's kind of like me giving you the news roundup of the day, but it's kind of not at the same time. So, if you're wondering, Reddit, it takes your interests and it gives you like a homepage based on it, and it's kind of like news, but it's a lot cooler and, actual practice, and I like it a lot anyway. So I'm going to be reading out my front page and giving my opinions and stuff like that. So at the very top of it, I'm having to go to my computer here. Also, if you're wondering, I have a 2-monitor setup. That's, I believe I've shown it in a setup video, but basically, that's how I'm using my PC and also my Xbox at the same time, because I used to only have one. But yeah, so the very top link is actually not news at all. It's just the greatest trick the women pulled was convincing the world that men were dirtier to live with. So there's a fun little first one that I find out as I move in with one woman. And yeah, so there's your fun fact for today. I'm just going to go through all of them regardless of how actually useful they are. So the second link is that Exxon's pro-fracking CEO is suing to stop fracking near his mansion. These are actually really lame. I was hoping they'd be really cool news stories. But basically, I don't understand the whole idea that fracking is bad or good. It's like, oh, so we're doing this thing that everyone hates because I don't know, it's just like, it's better than the alternative, which is, doing lots of bad things to the ground, I think. I don't know, I'd imagine it's a complex issue with lots of sides that I don't care about. And then underneath that, it's I am Shaq O'Neal, who I believe was the basketball guy, who apparently is doing something regarding acting or entrepreneuring. So that's a fun one. Then underneath that, we have, what is something you can purchase online that most people may not be aware of. So, just to give my shopping advice, as someone who frequently points out their Amazon links. Also, I want to do a little bit of mining, make a slime area near this thing, and near the bottom of this thing, because one, it's cool to travel down here, and two, do you need a second reason, actually? I think I probably do, but, oh, this is actually pretty cool. I'm almost got this properly going. But yeah, I've got 13 cobblestone. I'm going to hopefully up that and then put more on the cobblestone cube. Because I need diamonds pretty bad. Like, I had well over 100, and I think I've dwindled down to like 50-ish. So, not doing too well on the diamonds front. I would like to be... Oh, God. I'd like to be doing a bit better than I am, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and help myself. That should hopefully go pretty well. So yeah, we can just go down the stairs now, and boom, we're at the bottom. So yeah, this is what it looks like at the bottom of my sugarcane farm. It's a lot of floors up. I've shown it a lot, and I get really excited about it a lot. So I'm going to try and just be neutral and be like, oh yeah, this is my my sugarcane farm. You probably don't care. I'll talk about other things. Which, interesting enough, just goes straight into this little branch mine, I believe it was. Yeah, I think this is actually a branch mine. So what I'm gonna do is I think the area behind this ladder, I think I'm gonna turn it into just a massive slime farming place. Because if you're wondering, there are certain parts of the map that slime spawn on. I used to give loads of tutorials on how slime farming worked, but I actually gave it for like how it works now rather than how it worked then. So you can actually like that's one of the slightly annoying things, because I've done so many videos. If you don't know, I have 1,000 darn videos. Basically, loads of the advice that I gave back in the past is kind of irrelevant now, and that I get comments that are like, no, Toycat, that's not how you do it, or I don't know, stuff like that. Because obviously I haven't always been the Minecraft, I'm not actually a Minecraft god, but I've obviously learned more things as I play Minecraft through the years. It's really crazy how complex this game actually is, like, no, like, like, even though it's never really that competitive, there's still so many aspects where you have to, be pretty good to play survival and stuff, and it's like, whoa, that's pretty crazy. I realize I'm pretty low down for diamonds. I could actually head back up. I think I will. I'm gonna head up to a lair, and then we'll do some good old-fashioned, or some good nude-fashion branch mining. It should be fun. Also, there's a random gap that's 2 holes there. I should probably fix that, mate. No, I'll deal with that later. But yeah, that's probably something that's not great. Then there's a little gap in the thing here, and then hopefully if we go this way far enough, we end up at... Oh, the branch mine. For some reason my whole branch mine's this low, which actually isn't the best place to do it. Maybe that's why I didn't find any diamonds. This is also not the way up, so actually I could use this as the way up. Oh, you can as well, boom. Oh, and there's a dog here. Hello, Mr. Dog. I'm going to be able to dye your collar in TU14. But yeah, eventually I'm going to try and dig this area out a little bit. I'm going to do it in a way that's kind of branch mining at first, and then I'll maybe use TNT to finish it off. Oh, the TNT's really bad against stone now. That's something that kind of upsets me. I liked when it was good. Oh, I was doing some newsy stuff. So things you can purchase online that you might not be aware of. You can purchase anything online. So, is there anything you don't think you can purchase online? I speak to your screen right now, kind of like an episode of a children's TV show. What's that? You don't think you can buy that? You can actually buy anything on. I think there are very few exceptions. Like, there are some things, like, if it's heavy and not very valuable, it's probably not available to buy online. But I think everything's available to buy online in some capacity. It's just not always a smart move. So, there's my pro tip of the day. Don't buy some things online. Although that went against the point of the question. But next on the list is Anna Kendrick says that she's... I don't know where I get these from, because I don't actually care about half the stuff. Like, the idea is it's a really cool homepage, but in reality half the stuff isn't actually stuff I care about. But anyway, Anna Kendrick, someone I guess, like, someone knows about her, or who she is. I don't have a shovel, really. I don't have a... Where did I get a pickaxe from, actually? I remember quite clearly wasting a pickaxe. Oh, I guess I used up a shovel, and I was imagining it's a pickaxe. But I guess Anna Kendrick's someone that someone out there cares about. Apparently she stopped doing musicals because singing is so F-word hard, and I want to be able to drink a beer whenever I want. Which, I don't know, I think drinking beer is an odd decision to make a career choice on. It's like, oh, I would go to the job at the forklift factory. Is that a factory for forklifts or a factory with forklifts? But I would go to my job there, but, they don't let me drink beer at work, and I just want to drink beer sometimes, You never get that? Oh, okay, is that me just being a raging out? Okay, it is. But, I'm not gonna blame someone for quitting musicals, because I don't understand musicals. I think it might just me being musicalist. That's not a thing at all, but... Also, there were diamonds here before. But I just don't understand the appeal of musicals. Like, there's loads of things in life that I don't find amusing. I don't even understand how people like, and it's like, I wonder if, like, everyone is just in this big thing where they say they like them because someone they said they liked them, they're like, oh yeah, I guess it's pretty cool. Kind of like how if someone hands you a drink you don't like, or I don't know, like if a family member bakes food you don't like, you say, oh yeah, this is pretty good. You never say it's garbage. You don't say this is a really, really bad thing, because you're going to lose a lot of friends that way. You just say, oh, I guess this is kind of alright. And I guess that's the only I guess that's what musicals are, because I don't understand them, and maybe you do. If you understand musicals, please let me know, and I can do something about that. Yeah, we are racking up the cobblestone doing this, which is good, because then I can make that cobblestone cube, because it's going to take quite a while to finish. But, this is why I wanted to do live stream, so I can do big projects like this, and not feel like I've just spent, like, 6 years in YouTube time, because every 10 minutes in YouTube time is the equivalent of about, 2 to 3 years in real life, I guess. So, yep, that makes sense. So 6 years is 20 minutes, which is how long these videos are. But next up on the list, because I'm just going to whip these in every now and then, because why not, right? My cat really likes corn on the cob, and then it's a picture of a cat, like, eating his corn, or her corn on the cob. So, oh. Wow. This is interesting. I did not know that I would be able to do this. I could actually remove this whole wall like this. But I'm not gonna, I'm just gonna... am I really even branch mining at this point? I am branch mining. Okay, you know what? We can't branch mine over here, I guess. Let's just, we'll call that a fallen dream. We could actually branch... No, let's not. Let's just go over this way a little bit. Is over here good? No, over here's good. But yeah, back to what I was saying. Next on the topic is Switzerland is trying to up their minimum wage to 22 francs, which is, I guess, the currency they use. And it really amused me when I worked, when someone did the currency conversion, because I was like, oh, is that like, £6 or, $10 or something like that. And no, it's actually $24.80 an hour, which works out to $4,500 a month. And that's their minimum wage. So if you work, close minimum wage in any other country, just move to Switzerland, man. Switzerland is one of those awesome countries that I don't understand how they do it. Because if you, one of the cool things about Switzerland is all of the, or at least the majority of their businesses are cooperatives, which if you're not a business student, which I don't blame you, means that the workers basically run the thing, and I guess that means that the workers will get paid ridiculously. Oh, damn it, I should stop doing this. Yeah, that's a good idea. Do I have to put real stone? I'll just put cobblestone back. That's good. Let's just stop the branch mining over here for now. We'll just go back to the slime farming bit, and we'll mine over here. Maybe. Hopefully. Yes, once I've done this, I guess I'll fill in the gaps and stuff. And hopefully there's some slimes will spawn here, because I could look up on the cool maps for where slimes spawn online, and that's probably actually the best idea to do. But all I was thinking is I would do it all natural and stuff like that, and it's just not finding me in slimes. Because I guess if you make a big enough area like this, then eventually slimes will spawn in it, but it's seeming like it's more difficult than just that basic synopsis, which I guess you should probably expect. There's lava here, which I probably should bucket up at some point, but I'm not in a hurry to do that right now. So what we'll do is we'll do another little, actually first of all we'll just we'll dig some of these blocks away so the area gets more open, because I want to make it a really big open area that people are like, wow, did you just dig that out yourself? And I can be like, yes, because I'm silly, and be one of those type deals. Because that's one of the things I like about this world. It has so many of those parts where it's like, why did you do that? And there's no real answer besides, I don't know, I guess fun, giggles and stuff. And that's one of the things I like about this world. So that's why I try to go for just really kind of big projects that kind of ask why. And if you're not making someone ask why, are they really asking the right questions? So yeah, next is There Will Be No Mercy, and it's a gaming photo, and it's a picture of Gandhi from Civilizations, about to invade you. So if you're not familiar, because Civilizations is a really cool game where you play as the leader of the Earth, and you have to basically, as civilization progresses, you have to control it. It's one of the, it's the most epic strategy game, I think, at least in a while. And basically, there was a glitch in the original game, because Gandhi was meant to be the most peaceful, so his peaceful rating was I don't know, 2 on a scale of 1 to 10. Yeah, no, it might have even been 1. Oh no, it was set to -1 on a scale of 1 to 10, because the developers wanted him to be so, or whoever did the numbers wanted him to be really, really peaceful. And basically what that did, because of the game's coding, that actually made him, like, it went back on the scale and it made him a 10 out of 10, which no other civilization was. So Gandhi would always, like wage war with you and threaten to nuke you and stuff. And it was just, like, it's one of the funnier bugs in gaming, I think, because of that. So yeah, there's a piece of gaming knowledge for you. So next up on the list is good news, guys. He made it out the safe house. And then it's a picture of Huel from Breaking Bad with his girlfriend. Which, by the way, if you haven't watched Breaking Bad, then I'm not going to try and force you to watch it. But it's one of those shows that, like, you can go into being pessimistic and still like. And that's something I really like from something. Like, if you can, you know, if you can think, there's a lot of things where people go into it really optimistically, and it's like, no matter how good the show is, you're probably going to like it. Kind of like, I can't think of a good example. What's a really horrible TV show? I can't think of any, but you know, you get the point, and it's like you can't really call it a good TV show just because you're expecting something good and you got something okay. Like that's not something you can say it's good. So next up on the list is Lord Helix wrecks a Rhyhorn with 1 HP, which is a Twix-based Pokemon reference, which is like the biggest cult on the internet. Like there's consistently 60,000 people playing Pokemon over the internet, and it's like the best idea in the world because the person who made it made so much money that like in his first week, I'm pretty sure he made a lot of people. He made a lot more, in fact, than a lot of people make in a year, which is it's a little concerning if you think about it. So you know, that's great and all. So next up, we have Americans are actually getting skinnier. A new study shows there's been a 43% drop in obesity in among young children this past decade. So there's a fun fact, because I think America actually led the world for obesity at one point. If you're wondering, I know lots of really strange facts about what the world is led in. So Americans lead the world in obesity right now. Britain, or the UK, or I don't know what people want to call it. I could give you a lesson on that, but let's not. The UK leads the world in teen pregnancy. So, you know, that's a good thing, I think. Or a bad thing. It's a bad thing, actually. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a bad thing. It's a good thing if you're a teenager in the UK. Which I think, yeah, I still technically am, so, high five selves. And then next, underneath that, a man is selling his home for $150,000 in Dogecoin. And okay, if you're not familiar with Doge, it's the funny little Doge on the internet. I'm sure everyone's seen it by now. Basically, there's a cryptocurrency, kind of like Bitcoin, like an internet currency. It's a really confusing concept. But basically, someone made a currency that's called Dogecoin, and it's pretty amusing because basically, it's a Doge. I don't understand whose idea it was. Basically, it's one of the more popular like internet currencies now, and someone's selling their house for $135,000 worth of Dogecoin. Which, if I click on the link, it will probably tell me how many Dogecoin. Oh, 100 million Dogecoin, because there's 100 billion Dogecoin in existence, and yeah, as you can imagine, it's a lot of Dogecoin to be investing in. Apparently, it's pronounced Doge, is what it says. So yeah, that's the next thing. The next one on the list is importing my world into. It's something to do with Minecraft, but it's like a PC thing I don't understand, so I'll just go, yes, I understand what's going on there entirely. Next up on the list is Peter Molyneux, who, by the way, is like the most infamous game developer in the world, because if not Peter Molyneux, he made loads of good games, like I guess you'd have to be like, I don't know, 18 plus, remember these? But he made like Theme Hospital, he made Populous. Is Populous the new one? He made lots of really good games, and then he made Fable, which was good, and then he made Fable 2, which fell off the beta track. Then made Fable 3, which I'm sure someone out there likes it, so I'm gonna be wise my words. But there was a little bit of a train wreck. Like a train wreck is Fallout. Sorry, Fable 3. Did I say Fallout? If I said Fallout, I'm so sorry. Fallout 3 is a good game. Oh god, there's a creeper out there. I am so glad I realised that. Okay, so we're going to try and trick the creeper. Because I bet he's just come around the corner. No, no. Okay. Creeper. Okay, I'm just going to run. Oh, there he is. See, you never trust a creeper near your house. If you see one, you should not see one very shortly afterwards. That's a good rule, I think. But yeah, so next up on the list is there's a picture of someone who bought a PS4 and then bought a Ultra HD 4K TV. Which, if you're not familiar, that's silly because PS4 can only the games only play at like 1080p. Which, by the way, this is a pro tip. If you want to play Minecraft at 4K, I don't think there's a proper way to do that, because I think even Minecraft... Actually, Minecraft PC might be able to run at 4K. So, you know, just in case that's a thing you want. Whereas the next-gen consoles, I'm pretty sure they're going to run Minecraft at 1080p. Unfortunately, which, you know, I guess sucks, or it doesn't suck. It's your call. Next up is... let's see what's next up. Something about Bitcoin, which isn't that very interesting. It says someone butchered my. It's not a very interesting subreddit. It's just a way to keep updated news regarding it. Also, this is a kind of an efficient way of mining. I might make a big pool of water down there somewhere. But yeah, so next up we've got, unless you're a celebrity, Twitter is like talking to yourself in a crowded room. That's a good point. Whoa. So if you have a Twitter and you have less than, like, I don't know, 25 followers, it's basically talking to yourself in a crowded room. I mean, people are gonna hear it, but are they actually gonna care? Like, they might do. I mean, I'm not gonna put you down. People care about what you're saying, Timmy. Also, I don't know why Timmy is my generic name. Like, if you don't know my Xbox One video, which, by the way, it annoyed a lot of people. Like, I might actually have to come... wait, I think I have the comments up still. Yeah, I have some of the comments up still. But I had some of the most confusing comments. I'm going to quickly go over them because... let's just say... I don't know. They were... I got a few ones which are like, why would you even be that defensive of something like this? So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to stack them up that high. And then I'm going to... Oh, I did that horribly wrong. Then I'm gonna... Okay, I guess I'll just stack like that now. But yeah, so, I had a few comments that got really defensive of it, saying, no, of course that's gonna be the release date. And it's like, I don't know what to say to you, sir. Do you want me to just agree and say, you're right, everything I said in the video is wrong? Because I guess some people got really attached to that coming out then. Although, do you really want to be playing Minecraft in March? Like, isn't there, like, important exams or something? Or you have exams in summer. I'm pretty sure, like, every year and every... Yeah, I think in American schools you have exams in summer too. The pre-summer exams, or the summer exams, or the summer exams. Those are the ones you want to be watching out for. The summer exams. And yes, I'm adding summer and hoping I'm making actual exams hit, but I know that's not true. It's okay. Okay, I'm gonna have to stop jumping. So yeah, if you wonder what I'm doing here, I'm stacking a lot of piles at once, which it's having questionable results, but you know, that's how I like my results. I like them all questionable in the morning. Also, whoa, do you see that? Like, the ice in front of me is kind of glitching out there. Okay, stop glitching out, it's fine. This is a really strange fact about the world. Like, random layers of it, like, just lag differently to the rest. And I have no idea why that is. And, if any of you have built maps or whatever, I'm sure you've come across it too. And I still haven't worked out a reason for that. Like, it's, as much as I'd like to believe I know about Minecraft, because I do all the videos and tutorials and stuff, it's like, I still don't know loads of the basic stuff like this. And, I know, I might have to start programming in Java or C hash, because if you're wondering, the 360 and PS3 versions don't actually run Java. So there's a fun fact for your pretty head, because you have a pretty head. If you're watching this, you have a pretty head. Ooh, pretty head. Yeah, let's just oh, I didn't actually. I need to go back. I need to pull up the comments. So let's show you some of these comments then, shall we? So I got like 50 in the first. I think it might have been in the first, like, 18 hours they were released, and a lot of them would just, okay, so here's, okay, I'm going to go down them and be like, whoa, why? Also, still leave questions regarding Tello at 14. I don't know if I said that. If I didn't, then oops. But basically, one was like saying, oh, then it comes out in March 2014, lol, 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 because people just believe it's true, and it's like, I don't know what to say to you, whatever. Xbox One will be out in March. Don't listen to this guy. He don't know nothing. Which, if you say I don't know nothing, it's actually a double negative. So you're saying I know something. I guess. Yeah, I know everything or something. One of the two. 4Gems do themselves. They have March come out. You know that. I don't know that. They haven't said it's coming out in March. They never said it was coming out in March. See, I don't know how to respond to people that say things like that. Because if someone thinks a fact is wrong, do you correct it? I'm just going to go through a few more. One of the more fun ones, TU14 will come out 13 or 14th March, trust me. I don't doubt that that's, you know, likely. I think it's pretty likely we'll get it before. I think we'll get it mid-March. But then for Xbox One, just come out just afterwards. I don't know. I don't know, man. It could be. There's a really tiny chance it could be. It's just it's not confirmed, and I'm making a second video on the same topic. So I hope you enjoyed this one. I'm going to talk about one more topic, so I don't end up on a I'm angry note. So it is 100 gift exchanges. So basically Reddit's doing a thing where you can buy each other gifts. So that's nice of them, isn't it? For people who don't want to buy gifts for people they know, I guess. But yeah, as you can see, I've got this corner now all done. It's a nice corner, I think you'll agree. I hope you have enjoyed this video. My cobblestone cube's crazy. Like, look at that. Like, that just looks kind of epic. Like, whoop, whoop, whoop. If I made that the same shape, that might break life and reality. I might have to do that just for that reason. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like it. I'm sorry if my Xbox One opinions offend you. Please do leave type up 14 questions. I'm going to be doing more news videos because people seem to care about those more. So yeah, thanks for watching and goodbye.